Day number 3, took a flight from La Paz to Cochabamba and then to Sucre. So we're now on the Cochabamba airport. So yeah, next destination, Sucre. In Sucre now, this is Sucre. We're in Hasta La Merced, Su Merced, and we'll start going for lunch. Looking in Sucre, there's the Cathedral of Sucre, and there's the main square Sucre. Sucre is the capital of Bolivia. It's not La Paz. In La Paz, it's just the Congress and the President. So in here, the Supreme Court, which ironically is not here in the main square. In the main square, though, we can see the main palace. The presidential palace, what it was the presidential palace, we will see in a moment. So yeah, a ver, we'll see. So there's a 25 de Mayo square. Why 25 de Mayo? Because 25 de Mayo is the date of the first revolution against the Spanish crown that was established in here in Sucre. Why? Because there's a college in here. Something happened. So yeah, it's a quite nice city, a really nice city. Sucre is the name of Sucre is because of Antonio José de Sucre, which is one of the fathers of our independence. Yeah. So the Museum of Human Anatomy, Anatomy. I love anatomy. Going to have lunch. Already Sucre is showing some elegance here. Sucre elegance. Yeah. It's like that. Later gonna do a review about our hotel. So the restaurant, the view from the restaurant, that's the main square 25 de Mayo, the main square of Sucre and Bolivia. That was the governmental palace. The president lived there a couple of decades in the early days of the republic. And over there is the Cathedral of Sucre. Main cathedral is Baroque, mixed Baroque, and over there the streets. 25 de Mayo was the date of the first revolution against the Spanish crown. In here in Sucre also lies the first college, one of the first colleges in South America, La Universidad de San Francisco Javier. Over there, for instance, in one moment we're gonna be there. President lived there or worked there a couple of decades. So, and this is the main. This is the flag of Sucre. You see, this is Chuquisaca. See, really Spanish, and that's the Bolivian flag. So this is the restaurant. It's really cool. There's Barbara and Jean. So yeah, cool. My country, Bolivia, the best country that I can find. Happy 200th anniversary, Bolivia. Here we are in the Cretacic Park, not Jurassic. So this place is really interesting because it was founded decades ago, and now we're gonna take a visit with the local guide and we'll see how it happened. There is the carnivore. There's an Adelisaurus. Yep. Carnivore. The other one is the iguanodon. Sorry. So that's the Carnotaurus, and that's the Ceratopsid, family of the Triceratops, of course. And over there is what it looks like an Argentinosaurus. I'm gonna try to see it closer. You see Ceratosaurus. Boom. This is a kind of a Diplodocus, a baby Diplodocus, and here is the real size thing. Wow! Real size Titanosaurus. This is a Titanosaurus. You see the footprints in here, so amazing. Titanosaurus, it's 130 million years from present. So this is older than a T-Rex. It's early Cretaceous time. I think you see this is the typical footprint of a sauropod. The sauropods are like this. They're the equivalent of elephants of these days. See the sauropods. and they had a really long tail in order to create balance. And over there is a carnivore, which I presume is T-Rex, which is from the Cretaceous, yes, but the footprints, it wasn't found in here. And over there it looks like a Corythosaurus, I will say. So a T-Rex, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, hunting a Corythosaurus. Both of them are from the late Cretaceous, of course. Of course, that is a reconstruction. We don't know actually how they look. Maybe they had fur. We don't know actually. But that's a Corythosaurus. As far as I know, it's a Corythosaurus, and the other one is a T-Rex. So yeah, look at the footprints. 12,000 of footprints from the Cretaceous of different sauropods and some carnivores. In a moment, they're gonna take some pictures to see with more detail. So another angle of the park, which is kind of small, but we will see some rooms. So this is the Calorco place. So what's the story of this place? Over there you can see the footprints a little bit. So this place was discovered by this concrete or cement factory, which is producing the noise that you hear. And they discovered this line of sediment in here with footprints. There's more than 12,000 footprints of different sauropods and carnivores on the late Cretaceous. So as you can see, for instance, it was basically casuistic, an accident. So there, for instance, you see the layers that this was completely covered. Of course, in the Cretaceous, this was a lake. It was a shallow lake. It was horizontal. It was flat. And what happened was that it's a synclinal. What's a synclinal? Synclinal, it was like this, and then it's like this. So it's vertical. So that's what it means. A synclinal, kinda, basically. If you're a geology, don't judge me. So that's how they found it. And of course, the concrete factory, they gave us a concession, all this, and turned it into a museum, and they created these replicas of the different dinosaurs. So that's the story of it. And Sucre is a really interesting place because there's a lot of synclinates. The synclinates of Maragua, where we can perform some treks also. So yeah, it's a really nice place to see.
Everything came from here.
Yeah. Really cool game in here. Excavating bones. Really cool. Curiosity. So we're now in the Hotel Su Merced, which is here in Sucre. We're here in Sucre, and in here you can see basically this hotel is really cool because it's from the colonial times. You can see in the tiles, and we're next to a nice church with a specific Baroque tower, and over there is San Felipe de Neri church, which is really peculiar because of the shape of the towers, of course. And over there we see the main square. Over there is the cathedral, and it's really nice the view in here, and a really nice hotel, I must say. The patio and everything is really cool. And that's Sica over there. So tomorrow we will walk a little bit, and I think I'm gonna go out a little bit. So really cool. This is the life, gentlemen. Call me impressed, because this is my room in here in Su Merced, and this is amazing because this is my style, really. This is my style. For me, it's luxury. The bed is really similar to my bed back home, and I'm there. Boom. Everything is so colonial, and it's really cool. Look at that. Really old. That's my style, definitely. This is my style. It's always been my style. When I was 16, this was already my style. You see the mirror, the details, the art. It's so nice, so balanced. I really like it. I love it. You see with that wardrobe. Ah, come on, this bed. Ah, this is amazing. This is just amazing. This is really nice. San Felipe de Neri. San Felipe de Neri, we're in Sucre here. So everything is really nice. it is, the first university in Bolivia and one of the first ones on the continent, Universidad de San Francisco Javier. It is one of the first colleges, universities in which we had law, which lately gave us the right to claim for our independence. Jaime Sudáñez, in May 25th, initiated a revolution against the Spanish crown in the year 1809. So he studied in this university on the style. So you can see many of the buildings in here in Sucre is like that, white, really with a lot of ornaments. I won't say that it's Baroque, but it has some hints of Baroque in the columns, in the shape of the columns. The wires are the only thing. So here we are. This is the presidential palace, or what it was, the governmental palace in the early days of the Republic, basically in the 19th century. Over there you can see, for instance, the La Unión es la Fuerza, which is our main model. It is in our currency, it is everywhere, and to this year we're celebrating 200 years of independence, so basically in August the 6th, so now we're still in the last week of July, so that's quite close, and we've have been celebrating 200 years of independence of Bolivia as a republic. So over there, for instance, you can see the coat of arms, the condor, the 9 departments or the state that we have, the main coat of arms of Sucre. So that was the presidential palace for many decades, actually, until civil war and the beginnings of the 20th century, in which La Paz won. And since then, the president and the Congress are in La Paz, but the capital remained in here in Sucre. As many can think, that La Paz is not the capital, it's Sucre. And this is the first building that is our interest in here. Is neoclassical. That's the reason we know that it's not from the colonial times. And then there is the tower of the cathedral. And then this is the main square. Today is a really nice Sunday. That's the 25th May, 25 de Mayo square. And over there is the House of Independence. We're gonna take a look. So this is the House of Independence. It looks really modest, because in those years it was really modest. This was the house of the Royal Audience of Charcas, Real Audiencia de Charcas, which was like a Supreme Court in the colonial times. So it was basically in this house in which Bolivia was born as a republic, like an independent republic. So there was 3 options in those days. Option number 1 to be an independent republic, option number 2 to join Peru, and option number 3 to join Argentina to La Plata. And we decided to remain as Bolivia, separated country. Bolivia comes from Bolivar, and the name of the city Sucre is because of José Antonio de Sucre, one of the fathers of our independence. So in that house was signed the agreement for the creation of this new country called Bolivia, which is having now 200 years of independence. So this is the House of Independence. You can tell actually that it's from the colonial times because of this kind of arch. When you see this kind of arch made of rock with those modest columns on these wooden balconies, that's basically that's colonial. That's always colonial, because Republican buildings are a little bit more ornamental, like the governmental palace over there. There's a little bit neoclassic, and some of the houses in here are from the Republican times. You can tell that it's really French. It has a really French neoclassic style. So we're still walking around the 25 de Mayo main square. It's really nice. It's really nice. As a matter of fact, I can make a proper video of Sucre. It's really nice, Sucre. So it's gonna be a separate video, I think. So yeah. Nightlife in Sucre. The white city. Really cool. Beautiful city. Having a nice time. Really cool. So we're in the hotel. dinner set, and this is really nice dining room. And here we have a real silver teaspoon, excellent, and it fits with everything that we're seeing in here. See that room, see this dining room, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that dining room, look at that living room. It's, imagine being there, like in the 17th century, 18th century, seated and just talking about business in Potosí, about mining. Pretty cool. Still in Sucre. I'm never gonna get bored of this city. It's beautiful, it's just beautiful. It's just we're just in a random street here in Sucre, and it's beautiful. So happy. Wow. Look at this architecture. This kind of houses, the doors, the entrances, the gates. Pretty Spanish style, of course. Oh. Look at these alleys. Sucre, look at that. I mean, how beautiful is this city? It's amazing. Here we're at the Recoleta viewpoint, which is really cool. Sucre. There's the beautiful city of Sucre. Cat. This is one of the alleys of the cat.
Why call cat?
I'm not sure why it's called cat, but it's
Oh, no.
it's cat. The cat
No,
street.
you need a cat.
I know, I need a multiple.
Then you need
This is one of the street of the cats. So we're gonna go there. Now we're gonna go. Let's go. Can go.
Oh, go cat.
Yeah. We're gonna go to the into the cat street. Look at that chariot. Look at that. How beautiful. Look at that. Come on. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. It's a fontaine. Here the street of the cats. Really nice. Beautiful. Ah, what a pleasure. Amazing. You can see those houses. Come on. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So we're on our way to Potosí. It's our tour in Sucre is finished, and we're gonna pass this bridge walking. This is a bridge called the Freedom Bridge, and it divides Sucre and Potosí. And it was the original route between Sucre and Potosí in the old days. And this was how it was. Hanging bridge. So I'm gonna drone in here, I think. This is Puente Sucre, you see? This is the Sucre part, and the other one is Potosí, because it's this Sucre here and the other side is Potosí. So yeah. There's Jin coming up. This is the bridge, and I'm gonna go these wooden steps. Hopefully I'm gonna be fine. Oh, I'm fine. This was it. This is the bridge. This is the really nice bridge, I must say. Hanging bridge. I don't think I'm gonna go upstairs. This was enough. Putain, my rucksack. This is Pilcomayo River. The Pilcomayo River divides what is Sucre and Potosí, so that means that it's Potosí, Sucre. Potosí, Sucre, Pilcomayo River. And so it's 2,200 meters above sea level here, so we're gonna try to drone a little bit in the way down.